Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and good. Yes, let's start our class. For fourth class, term 1 science. In previous class, we completed some part of the lesson. Today, we will continue. Yes, what is our lesson name? Adaptation in animals. Yes, in previous class, we learned adaptation to habitats. In the terrestrial animals, half of the topic we completed, and remaining today we will continue. So terrestrial animals means the animals which are living on the land is called as an terrestrial animals. Till here in previous class we completed. Now, desert animals such as camels drinks a lot of water and stay without drinking a water for several days. Camels have thick skin to protect them from the heat. So, desert animals, the animals which are surviving or living under the deserts, that animals are called as desert animals. In that, for example, in a camel is a desert animals. So what the camel will do means, in the desert there is an no there is an there is an no water. Actually the water is an less in that areas. So whenever the water is there, so the camel will drink a much water at a time, and the skin of the it drinks whenever the water is necessary. It drinks a lot of water, and it stay for several days without drinking the water. It can survive for several days, and the skin of the camel isn't very thick, that protect it from that heat. Animals such as dormice and bears eat a lot of food when it is available during the summer and store it has fat under the skin. Then during winter they go to sleep. The long winter sleep is called hibernation. During hibernation, animals get energy from the stored fat. So some animals like an dormice, can you see here that this animal is called as an dormice? So what it do means, whenever it is getting the food, it eats a lot of food at a time. So it is an eating the lot of food at a time, and the extra food whatever it is an eating, no, so that extra food that is storing under the skin has an fat. The fat is nothing but an cholesterol. Like in cholesterol, it is an saving under the skin. And in an winter, what these animals will do means, they will go for a long sleep, sorry, that they will go for a long sleep. That sleep is called as an hibernation. Okay, the period that is called as an hibernation. So where they are going for the long sleep, so where they are getting the food means, whenever they are getting that, they are eating the lot of food. So that is storing under has an fat, that from that fat only they are getting the food for these type of an animals. Next, arboreal animals. Animals that live mostly on trees are called as an arboreal animals. The animals which are living under the trees, that animals is called as an arboreal animals. Like monkeys and squirrels are the arboreal animals. Monkeys and squirrels are living under the on the trees. Can you see here squirrels, udata we will call as, so that are living under the trees. Arboreal animals have sharp claws and help them to get a good grip on the branches. The long limbs and tails of the monkeys help them climb trees and hang from the branches. So like arboreal animals like in squirrels and monkeys, what they have the claws. उनके जो पैर रहते हैं ना, they have an sharp claws, and they वो झाड़ को पकड़ने के लिए उन लोगों को ग्रिप अच्छा रहता. ओके, that having a good grip on the branches, and the monkeys having the long tails. With the help of the tails they can hang on the branches. जैसे लटकते हैं ना, उसको hang बोलते. They can easily hang on the branches. Next, aquatic animals. Animals that live in the water are called as an aquatic animals. Fishes live in water. They have fins that help them to swim. They breathe through special organs called gills. Some aquatic animals such as whales and dolphins do not have gills. They come up to the surface of the water to take in oxygen through their lungs. So aquatic animals means the animals which are living under the water. The animals which are living under the water, that animals is called as an aquatic animals. So what are the aquatic animals means? Fishes will live under the water only, no, that animals are called as an aquatic animals. So how the fishes are swimming means, with the help of fins they are swimming in the water. And how they are breathing means, with the help of an gills. The fishes will having an gills. With the help of the gills they are breathing under the water. And some aquatic animals like in whales and dolphins, they do not have an gills. They having the lungs. So how they are breathing means, they are coming to the surface of the water, and they are taking a lot of oxygen at a time through their lungs, and they are going under the water and they are breathing. Okay. Next, amphibians. Some animals such as frogs, toads, and salamanders have adapted themselves to live in both water water and on land. Amphibians means animals which are living on the land as well as on the water also. That animals is called as an amphibians. Like in frogs, frogs can live under the water and also in the on the land also. So they have adapted to both the water and the land. They are called as an amphibians. When on the land they breathe through their lungs, when in the water they breathe through their skin. So amphibians, they are called as an amphibians no. Like in frogs, toads and salamanders. So when they are under the water, they are using their mm, they are using their skin. So when they are on the land, they are using their lungs to breathe out. Okay, I hope you understood the class, and remaining topic we will continue in the next lesson. And your homework is draw the fish, only one fish one time, and send me color it and send me the clear picture. Thank you.